Hey guys, it's Mrs. Payton. I'm here to kind of guide you on some graphic organizers that we're going to be putting in our journals today or interactive student notebooks depending on which class you're in. But first things first, you will receive 4 sheets today. The first one will look like this, and at the top of it, it says writing thesis statements in 3 steps. What I want you to do with this sheet is you will fold it in half. After you get done folding it, you're going to take a glue stick. You always need to have glue sticks and scissors with you for my class because you never know when you're going to need them. And you are going to glue the one entire side, back side, with no writing on it. And when you get done gluing it, you're going to stick that in your journal. And when you stick it down on your sheet, you'll be able to fold this in so it doesn't hang out of your journal. Same way with interactive student notebooks. All right, after you get that one done, you are then going to take the sheet that says thesis statement don'ts. And it's going to look like this. All right, in the center it says thesis statement don'ts, and if you notice there is a dotted line. The dotted lines on both sides, you need to fold those in and make sure you've got a good crease on that fold. So go ahead and do that while I'm talking to you about it. By now you should have already glued in your first sheet. Doesn't take very long to do that. All right, after you have folded it, I want you to unfold it. And if you notice, mine's already been cut, but if you notice, there are solid lines that go to the dotted line. I want you to cut those to the dotted line, and you're going to have flaps. You'll have 3 flaps on each side. So go ahead and do that. And when you get that done, you're going to fold those flaps back in. And when you fold those flaps back in and turn it over, you're going to have a blank side. On the blank side, you're again going to take your glue stick and put glue on that back side. On the next page in your journal, you're going to stick that down. All right, so now you've gotten 2 pages, one with an information sheet, the second page with a graphic organizer that we're going to use with a PowerPoint, the one that you actually see on the screen about thesis statements. And then you're going to take the next sheet that you have. The next sheet looks like this. I've already kind of had these pre-cut, the edges for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You're welcome. This one basically just says thesis statements at the bottom, if you can see that. It says thesis statements. It has a dotted line. I'm going to show it to you up close. There's a dotted line. You're just going to fold that dotted line and make sure you get a good crease there. After you fold it, you're going to open it back up, and again, there's a solid line that you need to cut to the dotted line. You need to stop at that dotted line, and then you need to fold it back over. After you have folded it back over, you're going to turn it on the blank side, and you are going to, again, take your glue and you're going to glue it and stick it on the 3rd page in the journal. So now you have 3 pages with thesis information. This is another graphic organizer that we're going to put some notes on. All right, and the last graphic organizer, I've already cut it into a circle. Yours will not be cut into a circle, but you're going to need to cut the sheet that says, what is a thesis statement? It kind of looks like a wheel, and you are going to cut around the edges of that, and you're going to stick it on the 4th page in your journal. This is information you can go back to once we start writing our persuasive essays. This information is good for any type of writing, but we're going to keep this there to make sure it's in our journals anytime we need to go back, since we're writing 3 papers this year. On the what is a thesis statement, if you notice the very top has fill in the blanks, that's going to go with our PowerPoint. I want you to number this. So the very top one is going to be number 1, and the one right below it, I think it starts out as it is often, it's going to be number 2, then you're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason I'm having you number this is because that is the order that the notes will be in. So if you number this now, you'll make your life a lot easier once I turn the PowerPoint on. Again, the top one, when you have your question faced the correct way, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you number them. I'm trying to do this little video so I don't have 500 questions during the class period. So if you do have a question, you're more than welcome to go on my website and go to how-to videos and replay this. Make sure you have headphones. Have a great day.